Hello? Hello? Poochie, you look like you have something to say. Do you?
Yes, I certainly do. Hi, everybody. It's me, Octo. I'm back. I'm back from Las Vegas. That's where I was over the weekend. I was taking a break. But I'm back now. I'm back here to entertain you and play Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm all out of entertaining you. How much money did I win? You want to know something really funny? So, I actually withdrew $60, which was the maximum I was comfortable losing in Las Vegas, and all the tables were like $25.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
So I didn't gamble at all. I just withdrew $60. Doppel, thank you for the 45. XRK, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that.
Let's rock.
Gambling away your 401k.
I actually didn't gamble at all. I know. Look, I say, here's my personal philosophy, right? I never withdraw or plan to gamble more money than I'm comfortable losing. When it comes to gambling, right?
Hey, Audie, you're growing a mustache? It looks great.
Green Dude, thank you for the 28. I appreciate that. Should have sat down and did $60 in slots. Yes, we are. So today we're fighting KG Tang, who you might know as the voice of Faust in Guilty Gear. He's Kasuga in Like a Dragon. He was also Daryl in the story mode. He's in fucking everything. He's Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen. He's fucking everywhere. And I jokingly was like, yo, let's do a first to 5. And he was like, okay. And then he DM'd me. He's like, let's seriously do this. I was like, okay, let's do it. So I know KG. Yeah, he's Gundad in Persona 5. KG is super funny dude. I met him years ago. And he's really, really nice. Super, super funny guy. He's an extremely talented actor. Extremely, extremely talented actor. And, I think but I know he played Street Fighter a bit, but he never really played Guilty Gear. So, yeah. He wanted to play, and I said, let's do it. Let's play. Does he know what he's getting into? I think he has an idea. I think he knows that I play a lot.
Two. All or nothing.
Octo Ascender.
Thank you, Azalan, for the 16 months. Ascend is getting a makeover, by the way. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. But I have done the... What? You've got to be kidding me.
Network.
They're making me do this again? Wait a second, hold on. Wait, I want to make sure I'm not using Wi-Fi here. Oh my god!
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
I almost definitely started doing Wi-Fi. Thank you, Captain Salt, for the 20 months. Ooh, I was that close. Ooh. I'm getting some delay here on the capture card. Hold on.
I'd say that's prime.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of delay here.
Duel. Two. All or nothing.
Octo Dab.
Hold on, let me try something here. Oof, I'm getting some mad delay on this. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I hear that popping. What's going on here? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta fix the sound here.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Octo cousin nice.
What the hell? Okay, hang on. Sorry. Thank you, Lord Dickon Manwoody, for the 6 months. I do not know what the hell is happening with my sound. Like, of course, if it's not one thing, it's another. I am so sorry, everybody. I am so sorry. Okay, I think that fixed it. Does that sound better?
Welcome.
Does this sound better? Also, why is it making me do this? I already did this. Is it gonna make me... Is it gonna make me do this all over again? Hold on, this can't be right. Because we already did this.
Welcome.
Why is it making me do this again? Huh, okay. Well... Hold on, we'll do... Random... And...
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Octodab.
Iden CG, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Are you on your account? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on my account. Yeah, that would really suck if my progress... No, it's not! Wait a minute! I have 400... I'm level 420! Why is it making me do this again? Okay?
Duel 2. All or nothing.
I've decided to actually try getting into fighters after all of the streams and trying out Strive myself. Thanks for all of the great content. You'll always be the #1 bot player who voices Axel in the English dub in my heart.
Thank you, Kettlecord, for the 28. Look, if you do end up buying it, make sure you tweet at Arc System Works and say, hey, Octopimp made me buy this. Is Soul Bad Guy a bad guy? That depends on who you ask. Okay, where is it gonna put me on floor 6? No way. Oh no, it's gonna put me on floor 10. I wonder why it did this. That's so bizarre. Isn't he like a wanted terrorist? Not anymore. Okay, so let's go up.
Welcome.
Okay. So we're here. Let's see who's all here. I don't think I have that many victories on Celestial Floor. Well, not as many as I have. To quote a very smart person, game development hard, online games even more so. It's true. It's a whole thing. All right, so I haven't played on PlayStation, I think, since Steam version came out. I think. So it's been a minute. Not that there's really any much of a difference. I think there's maybe one more frame of delay on PlayStation version. Maybe.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, he says no. Ooh, nice. Ow. Good punish. I probably could have made that a little safer. Hang on, I gotta get back into it. I'm shaking off the rust, you know?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oops. Nice, I tried to backdash that. He messed that up. Shit, did they change my burst macro? Oh, this sucks. They changed my dash macro. Whoever was using this last changed my macro. Nice. Fuck, that sucks. Okay.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Okay, that's fine. I'll have to back out after this and change my buttons. Good thing I found it now, though. Is this really confirmed? Wow, that actually wall carries. That's crazy. Oh no! I got rollbacked! Okay, that was nice. He believed in that so hard. He believed in that so hard. Yeah, I got robbed. It's whatever. Oh, he says no! He's the one and done. Okay, that's fine. I gotta change my, button here. Battle settings. Fuck, system settings? Button settings. Here we go. Punch, kick, slash, heavy, slash, dust. Dash. There we go. I don't want a Roman cancel button. I don't want a second burst button. I don't need that. He says, I beat a dude way higher level than me. That's it. That proves that I'm better than him.
Are you ready? Duel 1.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Let's rock.
Oh, I'm on Japanese. What the fuck is... whoever played this last switched a bunch of my settings, and that is upsetting me. Nice. Who does KG play? I think KG plays Faust, which would make sense.
Slap. Duel 2.
So this weekend I brought my PlayStation 5, and a bunch of people were playing on it. So, whoop, don't do that. Well, I could have punished that way worse. Nice. messed up the input on that, I think.
行きますすみません行きます
What do we got for that? Yeah, there we go. Homofold!
対象の沈黙を確認次の任務を与える Duel 1 Let's rock
すみません
Burst already? I don't blame her though.
静寂を保つ
I keep messing up that Kara Buster.
遅いです上です
I don't know what happened there. Hey, what's up, Zero? How's it going? Jump? Sometimes you just know. Ooh, good gold burst.
Fight like a tiger, walk in the park.
対象の沈黙を確
There's
認
places I can learn Guilty Gear lingo, so I know what others when you say DP and confirm. Oh god, there's a glossary bot that you can add. That will let you ask questions like that. I don't know how to add it though. I gotta figure out how to do it. Oh, she says first, I guess. I should get that extra. DP is Dragon Punch. It basically means an invincible reversal move on your wake up. Well, not always. Sometimes it's not always used for that, but it's basically an invincible startup move that travels vertically. That's basically what a DP is. Almost universal. Good block. Wake up super?
Slap 作戦に支障はない
Volcanic Viper!
次の報告を待つ
So I actually thought about making a video that talks about the best buttons that Pot has. And like what buttons are good to press in what situations. I figure like rather than like really go all in on a super in-depth guide right off the bat, just be like, hey, these are good buttons to push and these are the situations you want to push them in. Boo Boo da Foo! I know who this is. You'd love a guide like that? Okay. I was thinking about actually like writing it and recording it tonight.
Duel 1 Let's rock
Need the butterfly. Where is he? Not like that. Yeah. Nice. I think I can actually punish that way. Ooh, gotcha. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice! That was cute. That was very good. That was cute.
Duel 2 Let's rock First match
Nice, yeah, I can't do that. Nice! Oof. I could have punished that a little harder. I gotta get used to that counter one. Woo, gotcha. This is a good Anji. Yeah, of course that. Don't. I could have killed him there. Nice. Whoop, that was supposed to be super. This will be super. Why do you not car cancel? I do. What are you talking about? Do you mean for Buster? Are you sure you know what car canceling means?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Shit. That's supposed to be a drop and grab. Yeah, he's gonna come over me here. Oh shit! Wait, I gotta meet up with Keiji. Shit! I was getting so into this. Ooh, good gold burst. Okay, let's see if we can get him to use all of the meter here. Ooh, gotcha. Nice, good anti-air. Whew. Is this death? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on.
Yoshi, 次の報告を待つ。
445, 450. I can't. I gotta go. I'm sorry. GG's to that dude. Any tips for escaping the corner as Potemkin? Learn where you have to block. Not everybody has infinite block strings. FDing is very helpful. Oh, hold on. Communication, emotionless bow. There we go. Okay. Meet you in the Discord. Okay, so I'm gonna meet him. Hey, okay, all right. You guys ready? We're gonna join KG right now. We're hopping in his Discord.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's it
what
going?
up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you, sir?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks for doing this. This is sort of like a spur of the moment thing, but I'm excited. We wanted to do it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being flexible in the schedule and being open to it.
Of course.
This is like the first real Guilty Gear game I've ever really gotten a chance to dive into, and it's been like a lot of fun.
Nice. I'm so glad.
Yeah, and I know you've been a veteran of the franchise for a while, right?
10 years, about, I think.
10 years.
Just about, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, hi, I'm Marcy.
Yeah,
Hi.
Marcy.
Nice to meet you.
I will be running the stream and making comments as well.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Wow, 10 years. What was that? The first Guilty Gear game?
No, first Guilty Gear was 1998. That was Missing Link. That was for PS1. But the first one I started with was Sharp Reload, but I didn't actually start playing it until years later because I got it on Xbox Live Arcade on the 360. And that was the only one they had. So Accent Core and Accent Core Plus and stuff weren't available to me to play. So I got that and just played it a bunch with my friend, over and over and over and over and over again. And I really, really liked it, and I just kept playing it. And then when Xrd came out, I played a lot of Xrd, and that's what I just played the heck out of that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tried dipping my toes a little bit into Xrd when it first came out, and Faust was, I believe, almost not like a completely different moveset, but he had a lot of different stuff. So this has been an interesting learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, I come from a Street Fighter kind of background.
I saw you tweeting about that. I know that you're big into Street Fighter. Who do you play in Street Fighter?
Well, we both play M. Bison, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. You get the scissor kicks going. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Marcy started to main May in Guilty Gear, because they've got a couple of the same kind of control inputs.
Yeah, sort of an advancing charge move that's really good, to where May has Dolphin, Bison has the slide, stuff like that,
Scissor kick, Dolphin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So are you live right now?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay, so I have the multi-stream link. I put it in my chat so people can watch both of us at the same time. They can participate in both of our chats. It's great. We get
Are you
everybody.
streaming right now?
I am live, if that's okay. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Yeah. I just wanted to get some battles in on the Celestial floor, because I haven't done any of that today, so I wanted to do that.
That's chill.
Nice.
Yeah.
You made it already to Celestial. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was there in the first 45 minutes of the game releasing, I think. So you're both Faust and you're Daryl in the story mode, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm.
That's awesome.
What's his face? King Daryl. He's he's some sort of king of some sort of kingdom.
Yes.
That's the extent I'm aware of Guilty Gear lore so far.
Sure.
But
yeah.
not so much of Faust yet in the story mode.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody, because Daryl, he shows up in, I think, in Sign and in Revelator, and then he's actually become more of an important character, and it's pretty cool. From the lore standpoint, because I'm a big lore junkie, so it's really cool to see where the story went. And man, the story mode was so good. It was so good.
I haven't made it all the way through yet. I'm because things are happening that me not being familiar with the established lore.
Sure.
I'm okay, but who is the Chaos guy?
Okay.
So I'm thinking of maybe digging up some sort of history of Guilty Gear or lore of Guilty Gear video on YouTube or something before re-engaging with the storyline, as it were.
I got you. So Wooly Versus, super awesome dude, really, really cool guy, actually did an entire series of just that. He's a really super into fighting games. I'll link it to you. I'll DM it to you. And he's got, I think, 4 videos. They're each 20 minutes long, ish. And that literally catches you up to the Revelator story mode, which is on YouTube if you ever want to watch it. Unfortunately, the Rev story mode never got an English dub, but it gets you all the way up to that point. And then you can just watch and you'll understand way more. My friend Sam literally knew nothing about it, and watched all those videos, and now he watched the story mode for Strive and was like, oh, cool, I get it. He's like, I understand now. Yeah. So
okay, then I'll definitely hit that up.
Yeah,
because
yeah, get ready for canon pachinko machine stories. Like, just that's where we're at with this lore. Is the what happens in the pachinko machine is canon.
I didn't know it was canon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vast Edge is canon for sure. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we're approaching like Kingdom Hearts level of the mobile tactics game is also canon with Guilty Gear. Like we're on that cusp. Yeah.
We're there. We're in the future.
Yeah.
We're living it.
Yeah, we're living it. It's happening right now. But yeah, I'm so glad that you're enjoying the game. I think this is a great one for people who've been curious about the series or fighting games in general to dive into. So I'm so happy that you're liking it. I'm so happy that you're having a good time with it. I think all the characters in this game are super fun and really enjoyable. So yeah, I think that this is, if anybody out there is ever like, should I pick this up? You know, this is the one to do it.
Yeah, I agree. It feels really good to pick up and play. The aesthetics are crazy.
Oh my god!
And like the music is like aggressively good, like outrageously good.
There's a meme with Guilty Gear fans where we say, "Oh, cool, we get a game with our album." Like that's a pretty common meme to see.
Spot on.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take an entire video game with my album and anime. Like the whole story mode's in anime.
Right.
Yeah. Dope. Awesome.
I love that it's different from like regular game where it's like they'll arbitrarily make you fight someone every once in a while. But if you are that player who is trying to just like check out what the story's about, I love that option where you can just sort of watch it like an anime.
Sure. Well, that's why they have arcade mode, right? So like the arcade mode has the little interactions. And then, that's sort of the lead up to story mode. And they did that in Sign, too, where playing arcade mode first was important because you got the, like, soul versus, like, what's Ramleth all about? Why is she here? What does she want? Where is everybody else in this current situation? And then you went and played the story, and they actually sort of assumed that you played the arcade mode first. And so things were happening in the story that were sort of referencing what happened in arcade mode, and I was like, huh? So I had to pause the story, go back, play arcade mode for a couple different characters, then go and watch the rest of story mode. But yeah, it was fun. I like that they do it that way. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to know what's that story character I voice is talking about.
Oh,
when I get to that part.
You've got a lot of different things. Well, it's funny too, because like when I was doing Axel's lines, like I sort of knew what was going on only because I had, lore knowledge beforehand. I sort of knew what was going on. And so I sort of assumed, I was like, okay, well, I think this is kind of happening here. And this is because like I knew I had time powers and I knew like what was going on there. And this was post Revelator story mode where, he's sort of like, and all that stuff. So, and it's actually funny down to the point where for certain lines, I would be like, is this 6H? And they'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, I knew it. I was like, yeah, I know that's what he says when he does forward heavy. So like it was a lot of fun. Like it was so cool to get to record that and do that kind of stuff with. But now you'll have context for what you were doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
We're gonna go live right now.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. Oh,
all right. Get it up thingy. Just let me know.
Okay.
And then I think this screen right here should be on, right?
Is it not?
Oh, let's see.
Also.
Huh.
It's not turned.
Well, it turned on. It's doing the thing. It's showing you the specs, but I don't know if it's is it not plugged in? Excuse us 1 second. We're figuring out some tech stuff.
No problem.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, nice.
All right. Has anyone created a room yet?
Not that I know of.
I can do it if you'd like.
Okay, sure.
Rooms are a little tricky, because of the way you have to search for them. If you'd rather do park, because parks have infinite rematches anyway, we can do that for now, but it's up to you. I can make the room if you prefer. We might just spend a little time kind of bumbling around being like, where's the room?
Right. I'm not quite sure how to do a park. I've only ever done like a room so far in like the tower.
Sure.
How do we go about the park process?
Okay, so you go to online match, right? And then I'm assuming you're on West Coast?
Yeah.
Okay. Then press R1, and that will take you. You'll go in and it'll show like the tower levels. Press R1 and it'll go to park. And then there's a bunch of like free parks you can go into. Let's just go into number 4 because it's only got 6 people in there.
All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see.
And then,
Acquiring full information. Park. Yeah, there we go. Number 4.
so I should see you come in here. Hey, you are.
Hey.
I see you.
Hey.
I'm 100% not using Wi-Fi up on the top.
I love that name.
Thank you. I have a nasty habit of changing my name quite frequently. Okay, so
we thought really hard about like when Marcy started getting into fighting games like super hardcore last year. We were like, what is a great hilarious standard that you can go by while whooping ass online.
Right.
We came up with anger solutions.
That's good. I like that.
You got some anger issues. You got some anger issues.
I think on Steam I'm Unlimited Totsugeki works.
Unlimited Totsugeki works. Oh my god, dolphins are so oppressive.
Yeah, they're very oppressive.
They're so bad, and of course, you know, my amazing wife, who I love very much, chose to, you know, rep the SeaWorld life. So that's my evenings right now, just trying to survive an onslaught of mammalian life from the sea. No, it hurts.
God, recording these was really fun. Doing the Potbuster stuff.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ouch!
Nice. Woo! Woo! Okay. Nice, good throw.
Oh, it hurts. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reversal. It's really good, actually.
No, that was not. Yep.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, so, I don't fight Faust a lot, but I find his toolkit in this one particularly interesting. I really like, I think Mix is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's basically it is what Going My Way was, which was the one where he would do it off the pogo stick, and it sort of went in an arc. But I like this one because you can control it. Nice.
Ouch.
Yeah. So
now, I learned that this game has a feature called Guts, which I was really excited about until I learned that Faust doesn't have access to Guts.
Yeah, he's one of the only characters with no guts at all. But his defense is decently high.
Sometimes I want that Guts, you know? Sometimes you want it.
Sometimes you just need it. Well, Potemkin has, I think, the second or third highest or best guts. I mean, he's a tank. I mean, he's literally just there to take the damage. Yeah, Faust does not, at least traditionally, Faust has always had a 1.0 guts rating, which means he doesn't take any less damage when he's at low life.
Oh, yeah.
Anji has the highest? I didn't know that.
Like, this has basically been my experience day one since playing this game, but like, it's got so much swagger. Like, I've been having a lot of fun despite like just getting wrecked online.
Sure. I mean, it's one of those things that's like, I've been playing. I mean, Potemkin is different from how he used to be in previous games. So, you know, like, I have to adapt to his new game plan in this. But he's fun. It's one of those things where you sort of have to kick those old habits. Like, I have a lot of old habits that are holdovers from Xrd. Like really bad ones. And so I kind of have to, like, you know, slap myself on the wrist and be like, don't do that, you know? Because throw was completely different in Xrd. And in fact, in all previous Guilty Gear games, throw was back or forward and heavy slash instead of back or forward and dust. And so, you know, here I am, like, once in a while when I'm in an air scramble, I'm, like, trying to throw with heavy slash, and it's just totally coming back to bite me in the ass.
I see.
So, that's something that people found out recently is, if I purple RC cancel that Potbuster, the damage is unscaled. So, yeah, so that's like advanced Potemkin tech that I'm doing right there.
I'm not sure what advanced Faust tech looks like, but
So, advanced Faust tech, I can tell you what advanced Faust tech is.
is it
you know,
an item a lot?
Yeah, well, yes, you're halfway there. So, you know the poke, the re-thrust where he reels him in? If you RC the home run, they are in a very long launch animation. And if you get them in the home run and then RC it and move forward, they'll go through the launch, but they'll be riding against the wall. So you can, like, continue the combo after it. It's really weird. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it works super well.
Meaties in this game are so different than meaties in Street Fighter.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
I'm doing stuff where I think it's going to be safe, and that's absolutely not the case.
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting transition.
Yeah, so meaties are very good. I don't know what Faust's very plus moves are. I'm assuming... what's up?
It said, haha, plus moves.
Oh, wow, really that bad?
It's been hard.
Yeah. So, traditionally, one of Faust's better normals is 2K. Meaty 2K is always very good. So, Meaty 2K has always been really, really good. It's usually like +1. I don't know if they made it minus. That's rough. He definitely needs some love in his current state. Like, he really does. But yeah, he has some cool things here. He has some cool things he can do. But man, I can't believe that they would make him that minus on most of his moves.
I guess I don't know the exact numbers of, like, I'm sure, like, low meaty, like the 2K is pretty good. You'll see a lot of people approaching with it.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of his stuff just does not feel safe in the slightest.
Sure. Ooh, good throw. Yeah, he's, well, 2K is really good also because it's multi-hit. Like, it's a very good one because, you know, so it's multi-hit. You could probably also whip it. Oh, nice. Good J2K. You could whip it and get a lot of benefit off of that. Oh, shit. Ow. Woo. Ooh. And, flick also for pot lets me kind of deal with the bag spam. Like,
oh, yeah.
Because normally bag is so good. Bag is a really, really good move. Nice. Nice.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
That was rough. You made me work for that one. That was really good. Yeah. So he's very good. I like the Scarecrow mix-up stuff. That's really cool. But yeah, overall, I think he's got some real problems. I know one thing that people like doing is the run-up command throw, the haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they'll get a knock.
Yeah, I haven't been able to make that work yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, because you can just kind of hold up, but if they're being really defensive, it doesn't. You can pretty much land it very consistently. Woo. Ouch! Woo! No! Hold on. Whoa! Ouch! I know. Actually, it's funny, on PC, people have figured out how to do custom colors.
Yeah.
So, because my color isn't back from Xrd, just for me, like, for visual, I have my old Xrd color modded into the game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, is the main method of unlocking colors in this game just the fishing mechanics?
From what I can tell, you actually don't get any character colors yet. I don't think they have, like, other ones, aside from the ones that you got from the Ultimate Edition. I haven't gotten any of these. So they must either be, like, super rare, or there's gonna be more coming.
Because I keep seeing this one very specifically awesome color palette that I love online. It's like that cyberpunk blue thing.
Okay.
Have you seen
Oh!
that?
Yes, that's from the Ultimate Edition. So if you got the Ultimate Edition...
Okay.
Yeah. If you got the Ultimate Edition, that came with it. There's, like, mine too, this purple one that I have. That's from Ultimate Edition.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, good jump. Maze S Dolphin is -5 and H Dolphin is +2. That's correct, yeah. So you can punish the S, but not the H.
Also, hello everyone in my chat. I'm sorry, I've been busy getting my ass kicked.
Focusing up, trust me, I feel the same.
Tried to make good life choices and failing. Look, I'm just trying to practice some medicine here, alright? I wish you would just go for a second.
He's got to take the Hippocratic Oath. Look, first do no harm, man. A little off topic, but I did want to say phenomenal job in Yakuza, man. Like, I was playing through it in English in my off-stream time, and everybody just did such an amazing job.
It was quite the project. I'm really it ate up a lot of hours of my life when I got it. I was one of those, like, I started doing like that min-maxing thing end game, and I was like, all right, I'm like grinding this battle tower for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I did the thing where you grind the metal slime guy, the sparkly hobo guy.
Yeah,
like at the end, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just did that over and over again. Yeah, can we get some Kasuga Yaz in chat, please? Thank you. That was my our go-to emote in chat when I was playing that game. Yeah, but man, that game was just incredible, beginning to end. I loved that game. That was so good.
My favorite part of that entire game was like it came out last year, and of course everyone was like still stuck inside. I just like that I had an outlet to like go to restaurants with friends, even if it is a video game,
and just do the social link stuff. Yeah.
Just do like talk about like sushi and like how steak should be cooked. I was like, this is what I purchased this game for.
Yeah. Your food posting brightens my timeline. I have to be honest.
Look, I just think we could only live once. There's no reason not to, dip some sushi into some ketchup.
Why not? Listen, you don't know if you like it or not until you try it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give it a shot.
You're off from possibly ridiculous life choices without giving it a go.
Ugh, bomb needs to change. They gotta take that off of bomb. Because it feels like a lot of Faust's items benefit the opponent more than they benefit you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, big burst. Yeah.
Is that thing unblockable? What is that? Like
The gun. So
that thing you're doing.
oh, slide head. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a if you're blocking high, it will knock you down. If you're blocking low, it will guard crush you.
Oh, interesting.
So, but it's armored, so it can absorb 1 hit. Woo! Nice. There we go. Yeah, if you jump, so if you just jump it, you can sometimes even get a punish. But yeah, it's basically my way to get an easy knockdown like that. It used to be unblockable, but not anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm glad it changed.
Yeah.
For my sake.
So it used to be unblockable, but it didn't have armor. So they gave it armor, but made it blockable, which I don't like. But whatever. Woo! Ah! Ooh, see, there you go. That's what you do. And if you jump forward, I think you can kind of punish that. Whoa! That was a weird item interaction.
Oh no, maybe I would have gotten one.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. You can actually, I believe, punish slide head with the thrust. So if I'm just doing slide head like this, I think if I'm close enough, you can just punish with thrust. So here, like I'm just gonna do slide head. Try just doing the thrust.
Like this thrust?
Yeah, that one. So
okay.
I think this works. This is something I haven't actually labbed yet, but here, let me try. So just block it. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think it comes out that way.
Yeah. Never mind. Wait, try jumping in reaction and then do it.
Alright.
Oh, here, I'll do it. Oh, I'm timing it too well. Hold on. Ready?
Yeah, no.
No, it's too slow, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Alright, well.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
There was a glimmer of hope for Faust.
A little bit.
And then it was gone.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting too because I think Faust is honestly one of the coolest design characters in this game.
I love his character design. I love his new look. I love everything about him.
Yeah.
I am working a lot when I play him, but you know what? That's fine. That's what I signed up for.
Yeah, that's fine. It's understandable. I mean, Faust is cool. He's just hard. Yeah, so it's, you know, in fighting games traditionally, and I don't need to tell you this, but like mostly for people in chat that don't know, what determines a good versus a bad character, or not necessarily good versus bad, but I should say low tier versus high tier traditionally, is how many unfavorable matchups they have and how hard they have to work compared to similar characters that do the same thing, which is right now Faust's biggest problem. Is that he doesn't necessarily have a bunch of bad matchups, it's just he has to work pretty hard to kind of do the same thing as everyone else. So, you know, it's like, yeah, which is better than him having a bunch of bad matchups, because that's at least fixable. Giving him giving him better tools, or making the tools that he has better to get more benefit out of them is, in my opinion, an easy change rather than like having to tweak matchups to make Faust better. So, yeah.
If he had something even like, if I could combo into mix off of like a far heavy slash.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Little easier.
Yeah.
I feel like it would make worlds of difference.
For sure. Does oh, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry.
I was just gonna say that, like, yeah, I mean, and mix is so good. It's just really particular when you can use it, you know.
That low goes so far.
Yeah, 2D, Faust 2D is really, or sorry, Pot's 2D. too.
Is it
Yeah. Hammerfall RC Potbuster has been a thing since the beginning of Xrd, and it's still here, although more expensive, but still very, very good.
How do you, since you said you're on like the what, Celestial level? Right?
Yes, correct.
How do you feel about Pot's performance at that level of game?
So it's once again very matchup dependent. For instance, so Pot's worst matchups are, and I realize the irony is not lost on me, Axel, Zato, and Ramlethal are probably his absolute worst matchups right now. Ram being one of the worst because her damage is absurd right now. Ramlethal's damage is bonkers good. Like, and she gets basically full corner carry into wall break for almost no investment. And her far slash keeps you out because the hitbox is so good. So, you know, I think he does okay. Because a lot of who you fight online are going to be like Sol and Kai players, right? They just are and will always be the most popular characters. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, right? So versus them, you do okay, because I think actually the Kai matchup might be a little bit in Potemkin's favor. So when I have to fight all these Kais and Sols, it's not so bad. You know, but then once I get somebody who really knows what they're doing with, like, Axel or Zato or Ram, it's just it's just awful. It's just the worst.
Zato, man, I fought like a couple of like really good characters. Everything they do is so stylish.
Oh, it's so cool.
And they're so, they look so cool.
Yeah. I mean, even if you just like go and look at frame by frame some of the animations on Eddie, it's so cool. Like, he's just such a cool like concept and character, and the animations are so dope. And then I mean, Mercer coming back to do him again. He sounds great.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Oh!
Leave me alone. I'm literally trying to help people with like allergies and stuff, okay? Like,
ooh, ah!
Oh no. No, it's picking it up from our mic.
Oh, interesting.
So, until I can fix that, I'm gonna put the mic a little closer.
Okay.
I can also just crank you up on Discord a bit.
Huh?
I can just turn you up on Discord a bit.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, you were a little quiet there for a second.
Yeah, we're just
We picked you up all the way on our Discord too, and like, I don't know, when I'm listening through my phone, there's, I think we're picking you up through our microphone and not through Discord for some reason.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, like the overlay is working, so you can see who's talking, but for some reason, the correct amount of volume, is, not there.
Are you ready?
Let me see. Do you mean me to turn myself up, or?
No, I think there's a problem with the overlay.
Huh. Let me think.
I think this is an overlay issue. I don't think this is something you've done wrong.
Oh, okay. Just let me know if you need me to change anything.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Ah, baby Faust. Was that you? Did you do all the baby Faust sounds?
Yes, I also did the baby Faust.
That's so funny. Woo! Overhead.
Well, sounds fun. Hey, Tori.
Ooh, nice. Low. Good block. Nice. Like, that trumpet is so whack right now. It should not do that. Your opponent should not be able to use trumpet.
Really? You think not?
Well, I think it's because of the nature of the way that Faust throws items, your opponent's automatically going to be at an advantage to get it. So the way I think it should work is, I mean, and you know, here's me talking about like I know anything about game design, but I feel like if your opponent gets it, it should hit both of you. But if it should hit you and Faust, or like you as Faust and your opponent. But if you get it, then it just hits your opponent. Because that would mean that, like, yeah, your opponent can go for it, but he still has to respect it. Because, like, right now, because Faust throws items in an arc, ooh, nice. I feel like it makes it really difficult to make that a threat by throwing Horn. Because if you throw Horn instantly, I think, oh, I want to get that, so he has to respect it.
Right. Like a couple of good uses I've found for Horn in like really like neat situations where like I throw the Horn and then I can go fishing in case they want to like charge towards it.
Yeah.
Funny. Like it's it could be better.
Yeah, it could be better. I just think that making it so that even if your opponent gets it, yeah, you're at risk, but they still have to respect the actual effect would be a lot better for Faust. Because as of right now, at least previously, the only downside to Faust items were Bomb hit both of you, right? And Fruit could heal your opponent. But that was it. Those were like really the only downsides to Faust items. Now he's got 3 items with downsides, as opposed to just 2. So it's like, you know, tweaking, I think, some of the frame data on items. Some of the frame data on items, as well as like, ooh, nice PRC. That kind of stuff would really help. Nice, here we go. Oh, a cross up. Meteor doesn't hurt Faust. The only items that actually affect Faust negatively right now are Horn, Bomb, and Weight. Those are the only ones. And I don't know if you knew this, but in Revelator, the update to Xrd, they added jackpot items, which are like super versions of Faust items. So he had like Super Bomb, Super Meteor. It was awesome. Like, they were really, really, really useful. Golden Hammer, which did like triple stun. So maybe they could possibly give him like super items or like a chance to do super items or something like that. Bring it back. That'd be pretty cool.
He has like a set amount of items and then that's
yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's a good first one right there.
Yeah. Mega Fit is so good.
You never see Faust online? Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, I very rarely see Faust players. And that was sort of my thing in Street Fighter 4, because I played Hakan. And that was what I relied on a lot, because nobody really knew how to fight Hakan. So I was like, even if the player was a lot better than me, I was like, well, they don't know what I can do.
Yeah, Hakan, that's like my favorite Evo moment ever.
When Infiltration switched to Hakan?
Yeah,
that was sick. Yeah, that was versus PR
so
Rod.
Good.
That was versus PR Rod. That's one of Hakan's good matchups in general, because Oil Slide would beat Turn Punch. So that was a really smart choice. I love that character. He was so cool and unique.
Imagine if he was like the last DLC character.
Oh my god. I think, yeah, that would be sick. That would be tight. I mean, given what they've been talking about, which is too bad, because I actually think that Street Fighter V is in a really good place right now. Street Fighter V is like fun as heck to watch. I think it's a really, really good. There were some bumps at the start, but honestly, I think now it's just a good game overall. But it feels like they're kind of winding down.
It's come a long way. It's got a bunch of good stuff. Like it's a very solid fighter. I know Marcy is really looking forward to the Rival Schools DLC character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's so cool.
And I love that she's bringing sort of like the weird air combo stuff.
Yeah.
Which makes it like, you know, which makes it pretty unique.
Yeah, she calls what's his name in as part of her assist or whatever.
Her boyfriend, right? Like.
Yeah. He comes in like the Oendon outfit.
Yeah.
Daigo, yeah. He comes in and he like jumps away. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty great.
Cause like wasn't Sakura a Rival Schools character?
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, and then she just got put in Street Fighter because they were like, this makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty much out.
Yeah, man, I remember seeing like Rival Schools. Yeah, I remember seeing like Rival Schools when it was coming out. And it's funny, I never really took fighting games all that seriously until Street Fighter 4. Like Street Fighter 4 was kind of like the first one I got like mega into.
I think I hit this peak in Third Strike where I was like last time where I was like super passionate about video games. And then Street Fighter 4 happened. I really, at that point in my life, I wanted to get into it like really hardcore, really bad. Life gets in the way. Never
of course.
And then Street Fighter, same thing happened to Street Fighter 5. Like when that first came out, I was like, oh man, I really want to sit down with this for like hours and hours, but like I wasn't at the point in my life where I was. So I got into Street Fighter 5 later in its life, and like a lot of the fixes and a lot of the balance of things that like
sure.
Really experienced it anything less than like a pretty
yeah.
Oh, by the way, it's Hinata. Hinata looks a lot like Sakura, but Sakura did make an appearance.
Right. Yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
I like the same thing.
Yeah. So, for me, it was like, I had played, like, Street Fighter 2 and, you know, Street Fighter Alpha, like, just mashing buttons, right, previously. And then my friend got Street Fighter 4 and was like, you should check this out. And I got super into it. And I played a lot of Vanilla Street Fighter 4. I was never very good at Vanilla Street Fighter 4. Arguably, I was never very good at Street Fighter 4 in general. But then he got Blaze Blue. And then I got hyper mega into Blaze Blue. And that was like my main game for a long time. And then it was from there that was sort of like my gateway to start like really like entering tournaments and, you know, going to locals and stuff like that.
It was so much fun. Like,
yeah.
I talk about another game with like really great music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was like, I think that was the first fighting game I ever got to be a part of. Like that was like the fourth thing I ever got to do video-wise was the original Blaze Blue.
Really?
Like a random scientist or something.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know you were in Blaze Blue. That rules, dude.
Yeah, I'm in a couple of the story paths. Like I'm like one of the bar patrons when like what's his name? That game's so bad guy. Ragna.
Ragna. I call Ragna Captain Deviantart.
Blaze Blue, bad guy.
Yeah.
Ragna when he was like in a restaurant and some stuff.
Sure.
It was such a great game.
Yeah. I actually adore, like, I played that entire game all throughout its lifespan in English. I thought that English cast was fucking phenomenal. It's so good.
And I'm glad it's like it lives on in Blaze Blue Cross, you know, the tag battle one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. And it's current gacha game. Although they did just make a card game out of Blaze Blue that's really fun.
No, get away.
Come here.
No, I don't want it. Just tried to practice medicine.
Ooh, ah.
No, leave me alone.
Stop it. Your long fingers.
They're long for medicine. Okay,
For
they're
medicine.
long for...
Have you ever seen those robot surgeons? It's like that.
Right. That's
Yeah.
right. Faust, it's those long, creepy, spindly fingers.
Yeah, man. I remember when I saw his trailer at Frosty Faustings. That was so cool.
Frosty Faustings?
So Frosty Faustings is a so there's this guy named Elvin Shadow who's like been a pioneer of, or like a champion of the Guilty Gear scene for like ever. Mike, he's a cool dude. He's from Illinois, and every year he hosts Frosty Faustings, which is a tournament that it's mostly for anime fighters. Guilty Gear is always the main event, but he's a Faust player, and he has been since basically he started playing. I think I don't know if he started with Missing Link, which is the first one on PS1, but he at the very least started with X, which is the second one. And he has always played Faust forever. And he hosts Frosty Faustings every year in Illinois. And I think I've been twice, but it's a great event. He always hosts a great event. So, yeah. But after they announced the name of the game, Strive, at Arc Revo back in 2019, in 2020, beginning of 2020, which was January, which was when Frosty Faustings was, Arc System Works did a partnership with him at Frosty Faustings to do the Faust trailer. So that's where he was revealed, was at Frosty Faustings, which is pretty cool that they got to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited that it seems locals are coming back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
I mean,
I was worried for a little bit there that who knows what's gonna happen with this past year.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, I mean, I know CEO is back on, which is Jabali's big tournament in Oh! Are you gonna give me the Afro? Not quite. Which is the big tournament in Florida. I think that's in Orlando. So I'm actually seeing if I can get into that because it's capped right now. Literally, they can't take any more people. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe sneak in, or not like sneak in, but like message him and be like, "Look, I'll pay the entry fee. Just like, can I enter the tournament?" So.
Whoa. I'm still really, like, I thought I had the grab range in this game figured out, and then every other day proves me wrong.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because I think Pot is a little hard to figure out his grab range because he's so wide, but the actual spot where you can grab him is nice, good job, is different. Oh. Ah! Woo! Good jump. Woo! I'm gonna switch characters just for now.
Yeah.
Just to try something different.
Cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
I don't play any other characters. I was like, all right, let's pick up Faust and then let's see what we can do in towers.
Sure, right. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, like that, the thing I suggest to people is give each character a genuine shot. You know, like don't play like 2 games and then decide you hate them. Like mess around with characters and who feels, you know, who fits your play style the best. You know, who do you feel most comfortable with? Actually,
I really like.
Color.
I really enjoy Giovanna because she has this mechanic that makes me laugh. It's like, you know, it's almost like they found a way to reward the players who forget the resource management part of the game.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, just in case you do forget to spend your meter for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's the bonus. Are you ready? I like that everything she does is blocked, safe on block.
Yeah, she's got really good frame data. Really good frame data.
Yeah. Nothing she does is particularly unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
She can just come in with you with that spiral arrow if you're like spamming projectiles. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's a very good character.
Duel 1.
Okay, let's see if I can do anything here. Yeah, so It's so funny. This is exactly the opposite kind of character I play in fighting games.
Oh yeah.
I never play zoners. I never played Dalsim. I never played Hazama. None of that. Oh shit.
Subscription Karate Kuba.
What's up?
Like,
Oh my god, Kuba. Kuba's the resident Skullgirls expert around here.
oh, well, thank you for the subscription, bro.
Kuba's a cool dude. He's awesome.
I do not have the manual dexterity to get good at Skullgirls.
Oh, yeah, you and me both, dude.
It's just too much. My fingers are too old. I just can't keep up.
It's that, and it's like, because I have trouble enough learning one character, it's like, oh yeah, you gotta learn 3 now, you know? It's like, no, I can't do that.
I like the mechanic where it's like, if you pick just one character, you have a much stronger character, but mechanically, it puts you I feel like it puts you at such a disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I don't know anyone, maybe a team comp of just like 2 is okay, but I don't know, is that even enough?
Sure. You're in Skullgirls too, aren't you?
Yeah. Rain, a couple of characters.
Weren't you Adam too?
Catfish.
Oh yeah, you won!
Yeah. Yeah. Skullgirls is cool, but it's one of those games that I think ends up much like so sort of dirty little secret. I'm awful at versus games. I just can't do it. Like Marvel, Skullgirls, Fighters, DBFZ. I wanted to be so good at Fighters, but I just can't do it. It's just not in my skill set. Because it's like, you gotta be keeping track of not only your meter and your combo, but also your assist. So it's like, oh, yeah, okay, so I can do this combo, but only if I have assist, and if I don't have assist, I can do this, but if I don't have meter, I can't do that. It's like, oh. Let's see if I can do this. One vision. Yeah. But yeah, versus games are my no thank you kind of thing. Not that I don't think they're cool. I actually love watching them. I watched like the Tournament of Power thing that they had at the house and everything, like the crazy big tournament that they did with like all the best DBFZ players from Japan and North America and stuff. And that was tight. But like, man, it's you know, it's just like, it's too much for me to actually play. And I have so much respect for Marvel players, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, those, like, talk about a game that requires, like, some sort of artificial cocaine, you know what, like...
Right.
I went through a phase when I was younger where I was trying to get good at Marvel 2. It never panned out. And I ended up resorting to... I don't know if you played that... if you were playing Marvel 2 when it was sort of, like, a little bit more popular, but there was,
Not well. I wasn't playing it well.
Okay, there was a thing to glitch the Juggernaut character.
Okay.
And,
oh yeah, where you would have the super armor permanently, or the power up. Yeah.
And it was permanent, and the opponent, like, it just like, if they didn't know what it was, they were like, what's happening? Why is my health melting?
Yeah. It was that, and then the one I always wanted to pull off was the Ruby Heart glitch, where you freeze the machine. Have you ever seen that before?
Oh no, I don't think I've seen that one.
So I don't know exactly how it works. Somebody who knows more about Marvel can probably explain it. But basically, there's a thing where you do a DHC with Ruby Heart, and it freezes the machine to the point where the power off. You have to unplug the machine. Like literally, you have to go in and turn it off. You can't reset it. And like, people were doing it in tournament to cause timeouts, and they just turned it to disqualification. But seeing it happen is really funny because it's so weird. She literally just freezes everything on the screen.
What?
Yeah, so, 6 to 1. Yeah, having to learn like this zoner character is very bizarre for me. Just doing it from like, oh, nice. Ooh, good gold burst. Nice. I don't know why people do that. There's gotta be something else. Basically, everything I'm doing is just like stuff I've seen other Axels do to me, and I'm like, I hate that.
Well, thanks for spreading the pain.
I'm sorry. It's funny too, because I'm like, I should really learn how to play Axel at some point, you know? Like, I should really give it an honest try.
I mean, it feels like you're pretty good, you know, but that's just me with the Guilty Gear, getting my butt kicked every day.
Sure. I mean, it was one of those things that's like, when I first started playing Guilty Gear, like, I had a real tough time adjusting to the everyone online kicks my butt thing. And it was because, like, at the point I was joining, everybody had already kind of, like, gotten in the groove of the game except for me, and so I was, like, just joining. But I'm really glad I did, because I think competing and playing Xrd and Guilty Gear in general is, like, some of the most fun I've had in fighting games and in video games in general. So I'm just like, you know, I'm just happy that people are playing it.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's such a stylish game. It deserves all the attention it gets.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Arxis, you can tell that they really love all the games that they make, you know?
For sure.
I don't know. Yes. Here we go. Oh, I was like, I don't know this dust combo. Listen to me. Come on. Whoa. That's it. I'm
still my super Falcon man.
Oh yeah. I love his wheelchair super. It's so cool.
It is cool. It's that command doesn't exist in Street Fighter, so my thumb is still trying to like remember to forward thing. That is very Guilty Gear.
Yeah, half circle back forward. That's sort of half 360. Is definitely a very Guilty Gear move. It's like I mean, it's like the pretzel, you know, the SNK pretzel. It's so ubiquitous. Which I don't know if, are you familiar with the SNK pretzel?
I only know what that is because I remember renting a game from like Blockbuster when I was a little kid.
Right, of course.
I instructions once.
Ooh, and it had the pretzel in there?
Yep. So I was like, yeah, I do know. I've encountered a game like that. Not in recent memory, but
yeah, that one always gave me trouble, and the only reason I had to do it was I made an attempt to play Geese in Tekken, and he's got one of those. So that did not last very long. I was like, I can't do this.
What's your is Guilty Gear like is it like your fighter of choice? And would you like, you know, if you had a preference with this and all other fighters, would you be playing Guilty Gear?
I love Guilty Gear the most. I'm so happy that I get to play this new game and just that I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, without sounding too melodramatic, being in a Guilty Gear game was like a bucket list thing. So like, just the opportunity to be in it is like, it's like, man, wow. So what the fuck do I do now? You know, it's like, it was really cool. This is my favorite series. It's my favorite series in the whole world. So, you know, I'm just happy that we get a new game and I get to be a part of it, and it's good. You know, I'm happy that it's a fun as fuck game, and it's you know, this is my fighter of choice, probably forever. As long as they keep making them, I'll keep playing them.
Oh hell yeah! I'm really thrilled for you, man, to be able to, you know, be a part of it. I'm a fan of any sort of bucket list thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. Like, it's just like, it looks amazing and it's fun to play, and you know, it's just dope, man. It's just. I mean, there were some worries a while ago before Strive was announced that they were like, are we ever gonna get, like, is this it for Guilty Gear? You know, we didn't know what was gonna happen. Like the players, right? Because nobody knew, and ArcSys wasn't saying anything. Obviously, they keep stuff very you know, close to the vest, and so it was cool.
I have to remember that's an overhead.
Yeah. The dust.
It doesn't look like an overhead, which like huge man.
Oh.
The dusts that are overhead.
Yeah. I mean, yours is the bat, right? That doesn't look anything like an overhead. It's crazy.
I saw that someone in chat said they were fans of Ichiban from Yakuza, so thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, what do you call it? Like, Milia's dust in Xrd was the worst. Because she slides back and then does like an upward hand motion. So it looks like she's gonna go low, but it's actually an overhead. That was probably my least favorite dust to block. I don't even remember what it looks like in this one. Woo! Nice. Oh, shoot. Damn, that bomb does a lot of damage.
It does, right? It's a weird amount.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good throw. Oh. Oh, shit. Gotta do TK Maxi Bomber. Oh, nice. Oh my god. You gone done did it.
I did it. I did a thing. Laven.
Oh shit. Is there a particular older GG character you'd love to see in Strive? Honestly, whatever they decide to put in the game, I'm happy with.
I think Dizzy would be cool.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like there's just so many characters, and a lot of people always ask, they're like, would you want a guest character in Guilty Gear? And I'm like, yeah, you know, guest characters would be cool, but like, there's so many characters in Guilty Gear that are so awesome. It's like, you know, just go with what you got already.
Right, maybe just get one of the original cast members in instead of like you know, Kazuya.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I think that's pretty cool.
I agree. I think all the fighting game characters should be allowed into Smash. It's only fair. But like, you know, that does open the door to some stuff, right? So like, maybe down the line, Season 6 of Guilty Gear Strive, Mario
shows up, right? Yeah.
Plays like a very aggressive Shoto, can like flip your projectiles back around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's got the Tanuki install.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, you don't want the Tanuki install.
No, that's too much.
You don't want the smoke.
No. Damn, I can't wait to see Tanuki install combos.
That's right.
Whoa. I actually constantly made the joke when we were, because I watched all of story mode on stream, and there were a lot of scenes where they're like handing Soul an envelope, and every time I would pause the game and play the Smash Ultimate theme. Whoa! That would have actually been tight if I could have confirmed up that, but I think I was too far.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Now this is the clickbait I subscribe for.
Ooh, that was a good lucky guess. Oh. Strike? Ah. Oh, that was too far.
I'd say that's right.
Oops.
Woo! Ooh, good throw. That's tight.
Nope.
Oh,
I see that.
Yeah, that was close.
Should have stopped when you had the chance.
The pace of Guilty Gear is very intimidating from an outsider because
Sure.
it's incredibly fast and the damage is so much. At least in this game, the damage is very high.
Yeah, the damage is high. That was actually something that was a bit of a point of contention for a lot of players from classic games. They thought that everybody was basically just killing in a couple hits. Which I do think the damage is still a little high, but I really don't think it's... Now that I've played the game more, I don't think it's that bad. It is definitely a higher damage than any previous title, but it works with the mechanics of the game. And although previous games were even faster, because like for instance in Plus R, RC didn't slow down time. So you didn't have that like chance to just, you know, think and like decide what your next move was gonna be. You know, and counter didn't stop time like it does now either. So, you know, there's nice. So you really just had to confirm very, very fast.
What do you think? Do you think the increase in accessibility is worth the trade-off of the...
Yes, 100%. I will... I mean, a lot of people, myself kind of included, kind of just wanted Rev 3. Like, we just wanted more tuning and characters for Xrd. But honestly, if it gets people talking about Guilty Gear, like I said, it's my favorite series in the whole world. If it gets people talking about and enjoying my favorite series, it's worth literally any trade-off to me. Literally anything. Like, they could turn this game into an, oh, I don't know, over-the-shoulder action MOBA. And as long as it got people talking about Guilty Gear, whatever. What does my opinion matter? Yeah.
I can't be doing that. I don't know what kind of like, you know, item sets would be like the best of Faust. It'd be too much.
What would his optimal build be?
Like, do I want to go like? I feel like Faust would be a jungle.
Yo, yeah, for sure. He'd come out of nowhere. He'd be a Fiddlesticks kind of character. I mean, you know, design similarities notwithstanding.
Just literally Fiddlesticks.
Oh, I didn't realize little crows came out of him when he burst. That's cool.
Do you have the remote? The stuff 2.
Let's rock.
Oh.
Lie down.
Okay, that almost combos. Oh, not quite.
Slap.
Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, right?
Have you been like? Do you have like a group of like? Cause I know you said you've been playing Guilty Gear for a while now. Do you have like a group of like Guilty Gear friends you've been playing with? That you've been out on? With this like event.
It's so I have like I'm on a few Discords specifically. I'm one of the moderators. Well, I'm one of the moderators of the Potemkin Discord. So I'm on there to give advice and stuff, and for people that have questions or talk about tech or whatever. Yeah, I'm on a few different Discords, and I've made friends like on Steam, just playing since Xrd Sign. Who, we all play together when we can, or, we get games. Because, it's easy to get, because you can fight randos or whatever, but, like, sometimes you just want to, like, work on getting better, fighting one specific character.
Right.
There we go. And so, it's nice to just have that access and be like, yo, I know, my friend Ruben is a really good chip, so it's like, oh, I want to get some chip experience. So you can just do that. Ooh, ah. know if that's gonna hit.
Yeah, this is, I got that long recovery from like a whiffed.
Oh, yeah,
Should've
yeah,
stopped
for
when you
sure.
had the chance.
The Guilty Gear terminology, right? So it's like 5 neutral. Neutral is 5.
Correct.
Slash. Yeah, neutral slash is 5 slash.
Yeah, so slash also I'm gonna switch characters. Remember that slash specifically is proximity normal. So you have close slash and you have far slash.
Right.
Yeah, those are, so people usually abbreviate those as either CS, FS, or close slash, far slash, and then 2S, which is crouching, and then jump slash. Let's do, who did I have fun with? Oh man, Leo's a lot of fun. I actually think Leo is a ton of fun in this game.
So Leo was originally the person I was sort of looking at to play because
Okay.
you know, those big, ugly but delicious buttons.
Oh yeah.
I watched a bunch of Leo, and then I was like, I started playing Faust, and I was like, because it was kind of my first Guilty Gear game, I didn't want to like veer off too much. I sort of wanted to just sort of start playing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Now I put so much work into Faust. I
Yeah.
don't feel like putting the work back into another character. I guess I'm like,
Sure. I had that issue in Sign as well because Sin was such a horrendous matchup for Pot, probably the worst in the game. That oh boy, we got May's theme. I just didn't want to I didn't want to have to deal with the matchup anymore. And so like I was like, oh, you know, I'll pick up maybe somebody else who can deal with Sin. But then I had the exact same thought as you, where I was basically like, yeah, but I've already put all this time into Pot, like, do I want to put that time again into another character when I could just get even better as Pot? That was my thought process. But, ooh. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Footsies!
Yo, we got footsies. Yo, we got real. This is real footsies.
Throw this foot game right now.
Hold on. Yo, my footsie game immaculate. Check this out. Ready? Oh god, no! No!
These immaculate foot. Oh
No,
so
the footsies!
these textbook footsies.
Literally, by definition, footsies.
Let's teach you about when you start playing fighting games right here.
Listen, if anybody has any Leo questions, I'm here to answer them. I am the Leo expert. Oh god. I think he's gonna kill me.
With the hair on.
My hair can do anything.
Footsies.
God.
Oh.
Some of Leo's burst lines are so fucking good. I love what they did to Leo in this character-wise. Like, I think his character is so funny. Just like the I'm so great, I'm so confident in myself, nobody can tell me otherwise.
Right. And James sounds.
Oh my god. He's like made for this character.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Woo! Whoa! That was tight.
Trying to get you tricks.
Whoa! Hold on. Okay, here we go. The comeback.
Oh, it hurts.
This is it.
Oh god.
No!
Yes!
Oh, nice! Nice!
Jet style.
That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it.
I'm sorry.
Good style.
That's so good.
Oh my god, was that the first win I've gotten off you this entire
I
time?
think it is. Congratulations.
Third character. Yeah, you're like, not even secondary, you're thirdary.
Yeah. Leo's a lot of fun in this game. That's also, by the way, I think probably the best super in the game. It's so funny.
Oh, the wheelchair?
The wheelchair one. It's so good.
It's hilarious. But, dude, Leo's little toe poke is amazing.
Oh, that one?
Yes, it's so good.
It's so funny. I also like that his boot gets slightly bigger as like an animation thing to really like drive home the force behind it. It's pretty cool. Ah! You didn't doubt me. I just slipped. Yeah, all of his lines are so good. I still think his burst where he goes, "Witness me!" is the best one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Footsies.
Yeah, these are real footsies. Yo, Daigo, are you taking notes right now?
This is tournament level right now. I don't know why we're not winning.
Yeah, seriously. What? Listen, you bet. See me in grand finals at Evo.
That's right. The Tozy splash.
Yeah.
Or the Tozy shuffle is gonna get you.
Woo. Plus, we got the May theme going. Counter that? Ooh, I just tried to pop buster. I'm dumb. Ah, nice. No! I'm so not used to Brunhilde's stance.
For showing it to me. It's very lovely.
Yeah, check out the shield. Isn't that cool?
It's nice.
You know what? You want to try hitting it? No? No?
No, it's cool.
God, okay.
Not part of my medicine.
Oh, nice.
Man, actually, Faust has some hidden abs. I don't know if you saw that, but like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, secret fit freak.
Yeah! Actually, it's funny. One of my favorite things about the game is, so I don't know if you've done any fishing yet or not, but, yeah, you can unlock some of, like, the early concept art. I absolutely adore that stuff. I think it's so cool to, like, see, like, oh, here's, like, all the little animation quirks about them. Like, for instance, one of the big ones that I thought was super cool is, so they have a diagram, right? Because it's, you know, all diagrams with, like, you know, X's or circles, like, do this, not this. And one of them is when Faust reaches his arm up, the edge of his scrubs goes up so you can see like the side of his stomach, because his scrubs are slightly too small for him. Ooh, nice. And I thought that was such a cute little animation thing that they added on him. Like, it's that kind of stuff to me is so cool. Yeah. And then, you know, that's why the animations are so cool and like so full of character, because they really like look at that kind of stuff. Oh no!
Oh what?
Oh no!
Oh, because you crossed me up. I got it.
Yeah, I crossed you up with the with Brunhilde. Nice! Nice. That's tight.
Oh, I need to say, game audio is a bit loud. Can we turn that down? Yeah.
Success.
Oh my god. Yeah, Leo, I was like, I watched a lot of Leo from like Xrd, and he was always really fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Like, they took a couple of things away from him, but largely he's still hilariously fun to play. You know.
Oh, for sure, absolutely, yeah. He's a really cool character overall, and I think he's actually pretty good in this one. I was testing some stuff over the weekend, and he's got a really nasty like fuzzy guard mix-up. That's kind of insane. I don't know how to do it. It's done off of his like overhead guard crush kick, but yeah, he's and Omito, who was like basically far and away without question the best player in Xrd, and probably is still going to be the best player in Sign. He's just one of those people that's insane at this game. And oh no!
beats it out. Not beats it out, but just, you know, mechanically doesn't work.
Yeah. And he's playing Leo right now.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Leo faces himself with the
Lie down. Stimulate.
Popsies and swallow. That's me.
Leave me alone. No.
Does he come in back turn? He doesn't. It's actually interesting. Yeah, I never really played too much Leo, but he's pretty cool. Whoa. I never played too much Leo, but I think he's actually a really like cool character to see just run wild on somebody. Just like throw him in the lion's den. So they used to call it when you get the knockdown and then do the constant cross up.
Duel 1.
Yeah, I like. It's hilarious to me that he's at his most dangerous when he's like got his blood to use.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, the thing about back turn too is that he can't block or jump, right? But he's got access to all these insane moves.
Lie down.
I thought I was standing.
Ooh, I tried to flick that almost. That's the problem with playing other characters after you play one character so much. Is yeah, you just start to think you have moves that you don't. Ooh, shit. Ooh, good throw.
I see it's invincible.
Yeah, invincible reversal. The amount of time I tried. Yeah, I've tried to input Pop Buster so many times while playing another character. Oh.
I didn't want to press an attack button. Look.
Oh, you totally got me there. I was like, oh.
Shit.
Oh, nice. God, what a good face. I don't know if you remember in Xrd, Faust had a similar move where you'd have to play the roulette, the cup game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and every character had a different face for that. I think this is supposed to be very reminiscent of that. Nice.
I sort of missed the door. His door was my favorite.
Oh, the door was great. Yeah.
I never got, you know, deep into the mechanics of it, but it was always hilarious, and that was
yeah.
what Mary.
So door was fun because you could do all sorts of crazy stuff like door YRC, so you'd literally teleport behind them and like have advantage on them. It was nuts. Door was really, really cool if used correctly. You kind of needed meter for it to be good, but it was pretty good overall. Oh yeah, his instant kill with the plastic surgery was cool too. Yeah, he had one of the better instant kills.
The kill was the funniest thing.
Yeah, where he did the surgery and then they'd have like the anime face. Yeah, that was so cool.
Professional footsies.
Here we go. This is MLG right here.
That's right. This is esports.
Yeah. You ready for esports?
All of it? This is all of it.
This is all esports. This is it, baby.
Esports.
Esports, baby. It's actually funny. I just got back from Vegas, and there's an esports arena in the Luxor. which is crazy.
What?
Yeah.
You can gamble there too.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't remember what year it was, but not too long ago. I want to say it was like 2015. Oh no, I can't block that. They started taking bets on Evo. Like you could bet on matches.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
That's weird. I guess that's fine. You bet on other, you bet on boxing, you bet on...
Basketball, sporting events.
They did the Capcom Cup.
Oh, they did the Capcom Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. That like that was that esports is kind of becoming that sort of thing. And like I remember when there was the clip on, oh god, I want to say it was like one of the ESPNs where they had Woshige versus, I think it was Ogawa, where he thought he had won, but he had one more round, so he stood up and was celebrating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was.
Yeah, I felt bad about that one, but they played it on ESPN. I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? Guilty Gear on ESPN? Let's go.
I think the most happy I've ever been is like I once saw them put Magic the Gathering on ESPN, and I was like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're
nerd. You've done it, Pete.
Yeah, we're here. We're in front of everyone. You've been playing a bunch of Magic the Gathering lately, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to. I always, I have these hobbies I really enjoy, and I try to get to them whenever I can.
Yeah.
Recently I've been playing a little bit more Magic, but
sure.
I generally. Do you play Magic?
Yeah, I love Magic. Yeah, if you ever want to play, let me know, because I've got like 4 Commander decks.
See, okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
I've never played a game of Commander because when I would sort of stop playing, Modern was still kind of the
one. Yeah.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
And
Let's
then all of a
rock.
sudden, out of nowhere, it seems like people were like, "Yeah, Commander, it's the best. It's what happens now. It's what the kids play."
Yeah, that's what we play now. It's like on Wednesdays we wear pink, but on Wednesdays we play Commando. But yeah, so my thing with I was, it's really funny. I was the same way. I played the hell out of Magic. I mean, I want to say from like Revised up until Urza Block. And then I took a long break. So like through Odyssey and Legions and stuff I didn't play. But and all that stuff. But then I think I picked it back up during, I think, Mirrodin and Kamigawa, so not that much later. And then I took another extended break. But then when I finally came back, I want to say like a couple of years ago, Commander was just like blowing up. And everybody's like, oh yeah, we're playing Commander. That's just the game we play now. Like exactly like you described it. And so I built a Commander deck, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And I like it too because it's more of a political game, because it's the most fun with 4 people, right? Like you can do it 1v1, but 4-player Commander is the best. Because, there's a lot of politics, sort of like, okay, well, if I ignore you this turn, because, it becomes that sort of like you make tentative alliances where you're thinking like, you're saying, okay, if we don't stop this guy right now, right, then we lose. So then you sort of have to make alliances with people and figure out, who you can trust and who you can't, and it's actually a ton of fun. I really like Commander a lot.
I was thinking of putting together. I know there's like this group hug kind of archetype of Commander,
sure,
where you become sort of like the economy for the entire table.
Yes.
Finishes the want of other people to take you out first, because you're like, you enjoy drawing 2 extra cards per turn,
right? Yeah.
Like producing an extra mana every time I tap something.
Yeah.
Maybe let's be around for a little while longer. Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely group hug decks that are a lot of fun. I came up with a very annoying sort of graveyard recursion deck. It uses a commander that's not used very often, but it basically the way he works is when he comes into the field, he becomes a copy of one creature in a graveyard with +1/+1 counters equal to the power of a second creature. So I make him a copy of this card that you can sacrifice. You can sacrifice 5 +1/+1 counters to take another turn. So I just mill everyone and myself, and then I make the secondary creature, this card called Lord of Extinction, which is, its power and toughness are equal to the amount of cards in all graveyards. So it's like, oh, this creature comes in with 50 +1/+1 counters on it. I take 10 extra turns. And then everybody's like, okay. I'm like, do you want me to play him out? They're like, no, we concede. But yeah, so that's like my high power one. But I have decks of all power levels, just so you know I can play with like anybody. Because you know that's not very fun if I just bring it into a game where everybody's kind of just doing like stompy decks. So I have an arcades deck which is all defenders, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, I think Commander is like, maybe it's also because I played regular Magic for so long that having something that's like new and exciting with the cards I know is really fun. Yeah. So, and then there's 5-player Nemesis. Goal is to kill the player to your right. It gets so complicated since you have to protect yourself from the person to your left, but protect them from being killed by the next in the chain. Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Mankind knew
that's pretty cool.
Like where it's like you can't directly attack the person to your left or right. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, where you're like your goal is to kill the person to your right. And I think whoever kills the person to their right first wins. I think I've heard about that one before. The other one I like is I think it's a new set. I think it's called Oathbreaker, where it's like Commander, but instead of a creature as your commander, it's an instant or sorcery as your commander. So you can basically cast an instant or one instant or sorcery that you choose at any time. You know, but obviously it gets more expensive to cast each time. I think that's called Oathbreaker or Oathkeeper. I thought that was pretty neat as a format.
I love that Leo super changes when he has a stance and it becomes like the full screen Punisher, basically anything.
Yeah, so that that projectile super, he had that in the first game, right? But it was, I don't know how good it is in this one. In that one, it was probably tied for the best super in the game. It was plus, it did a whole mess load of minimum damage. It is so freaking amazing. I don't know if it's that good in this one anymore, but it's still pretty cool. I saw an Oathbreaker deck that was 60 Islands, Mana Severance, and Jace World of Mysteries. Mana Severance your entire deck and win by mill out? That's funny. I always love, like, Laboratory Maniacs. There's a card called Laboratory Maniac, which is, so you know, normally if you would draw a card from your library and there's none left, you lose.
And if your library hits 0, right?
Yeah, if your library hits 0 and you're forced to draw a card, you lose. But, if you have Laboratory Maniac out, and that happens, you win instead. So there's a lot of, like, self-mill Laboratory Maniac stuff. Hey, what's up, Raycat? But yeah, so basically you like mill yourself, and then if you have Laboratory Maniac out, it becomes your turn. You just win.
Yeah. I used to have a deck like that. There was a card called, like a joke card called the She Stands Alone.
Oh yeah.
Based on like a real thing. It was a real boy.
Yeah. It's if you only control She Stands Alone, you win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I had a deck based around this card called Terrific Spite.
Okay.
And basically, when that thing happens, you lose 5 life, and then you sack all the permanents you have on the field. You ditch all the cards in your hand, and that's it. That's what it does. So basically, I get out that Academy record card where it's like.
Sure. Yep.
And then you played that, and bam, you get Baron Glory on your next turn, and you win.
Nice. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. That was tight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Academy Rector is really, really good. I actually considered putting it in my arcades deck, but I think it's like a little bit too strong to justify that. Ah! Oh, I can't jump. That's right. It's growing on me. Oh, nice. God, I love that animation so much.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, is there some weird supernatural thing about Faust? Like, I don't... Is he just... In what kind of way is he messed up, you know? Like, I don't know the lore. How is it that he can bore someone into the galaxy like that?
So, so Faust always had the gift of the healing touch, which basically he's like, he can cure any illness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how he was such an amazing doctor when he was Doctor... Before he was Faust, he was Dr. Baldhead. But he went insane because during an operation to save a little girl's life, Zato killed the little girl, and he thought it was his own fault, so he went crazy and became like a bad... He was Dr. Baldhead, but then he repented and found out that it wasn't his own fault, and he was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did this, you know, like, I can't believe that was my reaction, I'm ashamed, so he put the bag on his head and became Faust. So he's always had, like, some sort of natural magical gift, but he, you know, like, it's always, he uses it for fighting in this. Like, it's never been particularly clear where he gets, like, the teleportation or mini Faust from, but he's always had some sort of supernatural power. Yeah, he has cartoon logic. It's very peacockish. Just sort of, that's just how he is.
He does absolutely have that weird cartoon logic.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember in X-Turn he had a move I really liked. It was like a pogo stance.
Oh, pogo stance. Yeah, he's had pogo stance for a long, long time. I'm sad they took it away. It was always a very cool thing for him to have because it basically allowed him to do these really weird combos, like movement combos. It's super cool. Yeah, pogo stance was really cool. Ooh, nice. So, a neat little thing about Leo, the matchup versus everybody, really. If I do that cross-up thing, you can actually throw that.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that from the, there was like a tutorial about it, actually.
Yeah. It's very, very useful to be able to do that. It's tricky and it takes practice, but yeah, you can throw it. Nice, good block.
Yeah, my thumb hasn't found a good way of getting that super on reaction.
Sure, yeah. You're doing pad then?
I'm doing pad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing pad for a while. Marcy is using the stick because she has wrist issues.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
We play together and I end up on pad, and now at this point it's like I'm, you know, it's what I use right now.
Yeah.
I don't have muscle memory for anything else.
Yeah.
I got hitbox, but it doesn't work with the PS5.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a thing that they were saying that hitbox has a problem with PS5.
Street Fighter.
It works. No, it works with Guilty Gear on PS4.
Right, but it works with your 5 here.
Interesting.
Yeah, it does work for like PC. It's just for PS5 it doesn't work.
It works for Street Fighter 5.
No, I said for the PS5 it doesn't work. I mean, I'm sorry, the PS5 version of Guilty Gear.
Right.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Not not PS5 in general.
That's what I was trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. That makes sense. Yeah. So that's interesting. I really like. I really like. Hold on. The stick. I've been using stick for God over 10 years now. I started with pad, and people always ask. They say, "Do you need a stick to be good at fighting games?" And my answer is always no. Whatever's most comfortable for you, honestly, use it. I mean, some of the best Guilty Gear players I know use pad.
Yeah, it's just literally just comfort level of the hand.
Exactly. Yeah, some people like sticks, some people like pad, some people like hitbox. Yeah, if you want to play with keyboard, do it. Initial T, the Heihun player. Oh, nice. Initial T uses a steering wheel. Like, do what you want to do, man. Josuke, the Soul player, uses a Guitar Hero controller. Yeah, there's a really funny video of him at Anime Ascension using the Guitar Hero controller and like absolutely going crazy with it. They have like a stick where the pedals where the picks are, and then like the ones up at the top are just the different buttons. It's great. It's so funny to watch him use it.
It must really mess with like opponents at tournaments to see someone just show up with like.
Oh yeah, he unpacks the guitar. Yeah.
That's Snake style right there.
Yeah. So the funny thing is that like he plays Soul, right? But everybody assumes he plays Eno, which would be great. But playing Eno in Xrd with guitar would be too hard for the way that it's set up, just because of a lot of Eno's inputs. But Soul has pretty basic inputs, so he can do it. But man, it would be so great if he played Eno. Nice. Oh! Almost. I thought I could get the double DP.
Yeah, Faust's options go down really hard if I don't have some sort of room to throw an item or two at some point.
Sure. Yeah, I can totally see what you mean.
You know what he needs? He needs an invincible DP.
Yeah, honestly, I would love it. I mean, at this point, they could give Faust a gun, and I would be like, yeah, okay, I understand. He needs it. In Plus R, they had things called Force Breaks, which were basically EX moves. They cost 25 meter. Ooh, good air throw. They cost 25 meter, and you know they were like some special version of a move he had. And his was more or less an instant overhead that knocked down. And it was so fast. You could do it on the ground, and it was like a big karate chop. And it was so good. Whoop.
I have not gotten past the point where I don't do that accidentally.
Sure. Item tossed, but instead of an item, he pulls out a gun and shoots you. Yeah, exactly. At this point, I would be like, please, help my boy out. Whoop. Woo! Nice. Ooh.
Oop, no.
Ooh. I thought I was definitely gonna get hit by that.
Leo looks to be such a joy to play.
Leo is fun because, and I mean, you know, I'm gonna switch characters. The thing about him is like you said, you get to just push a bunch of buttons, like a lot, especially in back turn. So like if I get knocked down back turn, I'm like, okay, here we go. You know, really fast low, That's throw immune, really fast mid. You know, oh, counter hit. Oh, here comes a bunch of damage. So you basically get to do that. Let me try... Let's do King Gorilla himself. Let's go with...
Leo was King Gorilla.
After playing the game...
Is this what they call being owned?
Octo, thank you so much for introducing me to this series.
What's a cool
I've gone
color?
from floor 2 in beta 1 to floor 6 now, and I've been loving every second.
Hey, thank you, Cat the Girl. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm glad you're liking the game. I have an alert that I added after watching the Xrd Sign story mode. That's Kai going, is this what they call being owned? Which I totally forgot he said in that game. But yeah, so after playing the game for a while, honestly, Soul is like King Gorilla. Soul is like top tier. So top tier right now is like Soul, Mei, and Ram. Those are like the best, and maybe Chip. They're like the best characters in the game.
I know that move specifically is...
Yes. It's very, very good. Nice. Man, they nerfed the heck out of Wild Throw, though, at least.
Oh, the man grab, yeah?
Yeah, he used to do as much damage as Pot Buster.
Oh, does not anymore?
No, it does about maybe like half of that. It was...
saw.
Yeah, it was too much.
You're going nowhere. That's it for you. Gunplay. Disappear.
That's it. Man, that move just looks cool.
It does. One of the first clips I saw about this of this game was that super, and then Kai on the other side of the screen doing his install.
Yeah.
And then Soul's just like waffle stomping.
Yeah.
Kai in the middle. That was hilarious.
It's just a cool looking move. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, see, that's one of those situations where the item works out. Whoa! Oh, nice, you got me. I don't think I've seen this one. God, these faces are so good. Ooh, nice. Sulfur Vortex.
Observe response.
Ooh, good throw. That's tight. This is Kai's theme. It's really good. Oh, nice. So, it's actually funny. The European version of Xrd got red vinyl of the soundtrack, and I've been trying to track one down for so long. It's like impossible to get anymore. But like I thought that was so tight, like that they give you a vinyl of the soundtrack.
Yeah, it is cool. Classic.
Duel 3.
Whoop! Little out of range on both ends. Nice. Woo, nice.
Look, I would just like you to fall for the wake up super a couple times.
You've gotten me a few. You've gotten me a few times. There's nothing. You're using it right. Ooh, good throw. Nice. Oh, whoa! Hello? 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 Who is this? Wow. Okay.
Here, the streets are hard.
That was good. You got a wall break combo? Yo, Faust real? Oh, good throw. I'm taking a break from Pop for now. Not permanently, just for the set. Ah. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's right. Air dash exists, doesn't it? I can't believe Octo dropped Pop for him.
Very, very small pockets of opportunity, and it's, you know, I've tried to make the best out of it as I can.
Yeah, this is. Hey, get out of here.
Get out of here, you. Hey, come on.
Hey, whoa.
Get over here.
Hey, we no air force slashes over here, okay? Get rid of that. None of that.
Baiting out some sort of super move up in here. Yeah, just like that, huh?
Oh! I was like, there's no way he's gonna do it again. Oh, I'm the idiot. I'm the dummy.
Oh, no.
He's gonna hit. Oh, nice! Good job.
Oh, God! Oh, gee. Okay, you got it. Yep.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you could RC that or not.
Did I have it? Oh, I was
think you had
trying
50
to.
meter. Oh, yeah.
Wasting my time.
Reflex is not fast enough.
I know. It's funny too because I was playing my friend over the weekend, and I had like the most clairvoyant moment where I did what was it? He did Ride the Lightning as Kai, and I jumped, and I just knew, and I said out loud, RC jump throw, and he RC'd, and I threw him out of his throw before he could press it, and I was like, my third eye was open.
It's a beautiful fighting game, Hans.
When you make those reads, sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm the smartest person that's ever lived. And then immediately afterwards, you do something and I'm like, I'm the dumbest person that's ever lived.
You're that mean, you're like, oh no!
Oh no. Fucking Knuckles from Sonic Adventure. Oh no. What do I think of Ino? She's good. She plays like Xrd. Ooh, good throw. Yeah, we're playing on PlayStation. Nice, nice. I'm a genius. Oh no!
No! It applies so well to fighting games.
It really, that's literally fightinggames.jpg. Any tips for a newbie Potemkin player? Learn how to use close slash. It's very good. It's plus. It comes out fast. You can tech trap with it, or you can frame trap with it. It's just a really good button in general. You've never beaten an Axel. Thank you for bringing me pain. Look! It's only half my fault. Because I make fun of you when Axel makes fun of you when he wins, so. Only half my fault. The other half is the other player. Ooh! I thought that was an air throw. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't immediately wake up Super a couple of those times.
Yeah, it's a good move, especially if you think they're gonna go for a meaty, because it does decent damage, and obviously it's if they're pressing something, then they're gonna get hit. Nice. Oh, that's Bandit Wall.
Tricky. You're going nowhere.
The headbutt.
The headbutt. The protag hair headbutt.
What a
Soul, you've got everything.
He really does. He's got a command grab. He's got a projectile. He's got that beautiful hair.
It is.
It is.
Perfect. Perfect.
Ah! Whoa.
nice shot.
Ooh, nice. Whoa. Ooh, good 6P. Okay, that's good adaptation. I have to give you props for that. Because you realize that I'm doing neutral jump on your wake up, and 6P will beat that. That's good. You're getting it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know some people don't like tips mid-match. That's just something I do.
No. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've just introduced to this franchise. Any sort of tips to make me not such a scrub would be great.
Yeah, of course, I'm happy to help. Look, like I said, I'm just happy people are playing Guilty Gear.
Right.
Like, I'm just happy people are enjoying the franchise and playing the game, you know. And being in it is also pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it, you.
Out of my sight. Gunplay. Is it coming up?
Ooh, nice. Guilty Gear is a franchise I wish I found when you were 12 years old. Well, hey, guess what? You can find out about it right now. Ooh, nice. You're getting really good with those JDs.
You're going nowhere.
I think you can jump this. Nice. Oh!
I'll take the free one. I'll take it.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, nice.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Obviously, you are fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I play a lot of Guilty Gear specifically. Like, it's funny, too, because a lot of my friends were trying to get me to play Tekken, and my brain just doesn't work that way.
It's a lot of moves.
It is, and it's funny too, because I was actually thinking about making a video for Potemkin specifically, because that's the character I know the best. And I remember when I was learning to play Tekken, there was a list that was like, okay, I know your character has like 98 moves, but all you really need to know are these 7. And I was like, really? So I was thinking about making a video for Potemkin that's like, hey, these are the really important buttons that you should know. Like, obviously all the buttons are good, but, or have their place, but like, these are the ones that are just really good. You don't use most of the moves? Yeah, it's true. Pop Buster, the end. That's the only one you need. Man, you're really, yeah. You're definitely not letting me just use Gunflame, which is very smart. Because his JD hits downwards, that's a really great move to use. Ah! Nice, okay, I can't just do that for free anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, good jump. Nice, there you go.
Oh no.
Do I have enough? I see this.
Is it an overhead?
No.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Nice. Ah! Oh, nice! I thought I was jumping.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Woo! Good stuff. Do you want to do one more? Because I have a birthday party to get to in a little bit.
You need to pop up. I don't wanna, you know,
what's
step
up?
on your toes here and make you hurry. If you want to hop out now, that's cool too.
No, wait, let's do one more. Here, I'll go back to pot and we'll do one more.
We'll do, yeah, we'll do the
classic.
Yeah, the class, the one to small.
Are you gonna keep going after this?
Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 7. I don't know. Why, you're gonna be back?
Well, I was just gonna say I would just send everybody over to you.
Oh, immediately after this, probably not. But
okay.
But I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, of course.
I'll on later tonight. But yeah, this is the. I really want to buckle down and do this because it's like I enjoy this franchise so much. I enjoy aesthetically everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to at least have like a business Faust, you know, like a pocket business Faust.
Right.
Some sort of like brand Faust that I can use.
Sure, you know, you pull out your briefcase, you open it up, gentlemen, my card, you know, it's Faust, right?
Yeah.
Right, makes sense.
It's a banana.
My cards. It's a tiny Faust.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's rock.
Nice. Nice. There you go. I can already tell you're doing better, by the way.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah.
That anti-air cannot beat out that little what is he does? Is that just a crouching jab? Is that what it is?
This one?
Oh yeah, that thing.
That's just 2P, yeah.
It's really fast.
Yeah, it's very good. And the thing about it is it's got a lot of range, too. Ooh, nice.
Our audio went robot.
Oh yeah, Ario went robot. Oh, sorry about that, chat. It's almost done. You'll have to put up with the robot-y stuff for just a while longer.
Hey, thank you so much. Good games, man.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime. If you ever want somebody to practice against or you have questions or anything about this game, seriously, let me know, because I just want to make sure people have fun playing it and get the most out of it that they want, so...
For sure. Yeah. I would totally be up for more games in the future.
Absolutely. Let me know. Because I'm also trying to learn other characters, and I'd be more than happy to you know, figure them out and yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, and you know, I can already tell you're getting a better understanding of Faust, even just from the beginning when we played, and just that last game we played where I was Potemkin. Like, I can totally tell. So
appreciate
yeah, of course, anytime, man. Take care. I'll see you around.
Yeah, have a good birthday party.
Yeah. Oh, tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh yeah. You can find me on Twitter at KGTang. I'm on Instagram, TikTok also as KGTang. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you later. Wait, I'm gonna link your Twitter in my chat. Okay, I'll catch you later, man. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. I have a birthday party to get to. Thank you. So I know this was kind of short today, but I want to work on that Potemkin video tonight. So I'm gonna work on that tonight after the party, and then tomorrow I'll just be streaming. So we're gonna spend a lot more time on PC version, and we're gonna I want to get to level 900 if possible. Thank you so much, Ravner Alpha, for the 24 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching my stream. Thanks for supporting me and supporting the stream as always. Go check out KG. He's a really cool dude. And super funny, fucking hysterical, and he's a phenomenal actor. If you watched Yakuza Like a Dragon at all in English, I wouldn't need to tell you that. You would know that. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you soon, okay? Be well out there. I'll see you tomorrow.